All right, welcome back. We are going to cover the third theme out of the six, which is engaging in honest self-evaluation. As a leader, this plays an important role in regards to how we interact and how we manage our teams. The first two were providing accountability, and the second is supporting and resourcing. So we're providing the vision, we're providing our goals and kind of setting the tone. And then we are making sure that our team members have the support and the resources that they need to be successful. And if you remember, we differentiated between task and behavior-based. So now we're going to look at engaging in honest self-evaluation. The definition that Irving and Longbotham give us for this one is managers and supervisors and top leadership in this organization honestly evaluate themselves before seeking to evaluate others. So as we think about our role as a leader and how we manage our team, there are many times where we're going to get frustrated. There are times where things aren't going to go our way. But instead of lashing out or instead of just acting on that frustration, we need to be able to stop and say, okay, what was my role in this? Did I hold them accountable? Did I provide them the support and the resource? Did I communicate with clarity? Did I foster collaboration? And the last one is, did I value and appreciate, right? So we can look at these six themes, not that you have to do all of them, but we can look at these themes and say, okay, what did I do? There's another way that we can look at this, and I'm looking up at it. It's a model that I keep right on my desk, and it's the 6 critical questions. This comes from Pat Lencioni, and he asks these 6 questions, and we can ask these to a team, but I believe we can also apply them to us as individuals. The first question is, why do we exist? What is it that we do? Why do we do what we do? What is your passion? What is it that you love? What is it that you really value about the work? What's your motivation? Secondly is, how do we behave? You know, we'll go back to that supporting and resourcing video when we talked about the difference between task leadership and behavior leadership. Behavior leadership answers this question of how do we behave? What is the expectation we have when dealing with our customers, dealing with our clients, dealing with other leaders? I mean, fill in the blank there. The third one then, this is the easiest one, is what do we do? What is it that your job does? I mean, what are you guys responsible for? Number 4 is, how will we succeed? What does success look like? And are we treating success as a destination or a journey? Number 5, what is most important right now? And number 6, who must do what? So you can see, if we think about these critical questions that Pat Lencioni gives us, very much aligned to these 6 themes in the sense that we ultimately have to have clarity. We have to have an understanding around who's supposed to be doing what. And at the same time, we need to make sure that we're able to evaluate what our role was. Because if I have an employee that I'm going to be talking to about a performance review, and I go and I say, you haven't done this, you haven't done that, you haven't done this, and they're caught off guard, they're surprised, or whatever it may be, if I'm not willing to look at myself as a leader, then I'm missing a point here. Because of what I'm doing is I'm not allowing myself to move kind of side by side with my employees. I'm just keeping it at a top-down approach. And nothing wrong with top-down, organizational, positional, all of that. We need that. But what I'm getting at is, as servant leaders, we should be able to come side by side with our employees, to guide them, ask them questions, to empower, to help them be able to identify the path forward. And so as you're thinking about engaging in honest self-evaluation, that's a question we can ask. Have I honestly engaged in evaluation to understand my role? There may be times when your role, you did what you needed to do. All right, that's fine. So then we move on. But what I'm saying is, if there are opportunities for you to further engage, if there are opportunities for you to grow and to be better, then let's take that time to reflect on it. Now, another point, just because, let's say you've got to discipline an employee and you think about, what was my role with that? And you say, you know, I could have done better on this. This does not give a free pass to that employee. But what it does is it allows you in your conversation to be open and say, you know, I think I could have done better in this. What do you think? How can I support? How can I better help you to do, to do your job effectively? And so what we're doing is we're looking at what is the basis for this? Are there opportunities for growth and development? Or have I provided that and this employee just isn't meeting the standards? In which case we're going to correct, we're going to advise, and in some cases we're going to move on. So I want you to really think about, what does engaging in honest self-evaluation mean and look like for you? If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to chat with you. Until next time, take care.